Good morning, you guys. So I know Vlogtober is over, but I wanted to come on here. It's kind of dark in the kitchen. I don't look the best. It was one hell of a starting Thursday was like just not good. So I posted my last vlog. Wednesday we went and did my daughter's driving test. She passed. It was fun, but I couldn't record anything in there because they had signs everywhere and I didn't want to fail her for anything. So she passes, we go to the DMV. It's just like a fantastic day. I happened to get pulled over and got out of the ticket. It was just a good day. And I kept thinking to myself, something's gonna go wrong because nothing in my life goes this easy. Then Thursday, I started to feel like a pain here. I'm like, man, I can't tell if maybe I have a toothache or an ear infection because sometimes you can't decide which it is, and sometimes you don't know. I have such issues, dental issues, and I have such issues with my jaw and my ears. Well, I wake up Friday morning, and you can still see I am swollen, but I have so much stuff to do today. I have to get ready. It's with this time change, my days are since yesterday, it's just been screwed up, but I noticed my face was so swollen. That's why I haven't answered comments. I feel so bad because I've been trying to be real good about answering comments, but I was so sick. I felt like I had the flu. So I obviously had some type of infection. My ears were obviously swollen because my face was swollen. It was terrible. So I ended up going on clindamycin, which if you have ever been on any type of like pretty strong antibiotics other than like a Z-Pack, like zithromycin's strong, but it's not going to do like what doxycycline does or one of these more harsher antibiotics. When I was on doxycycline 2 years ago, I almost lost my mind. And I know some people don't understand, like if you've never been on steroids and you've never been on antibiotics, they can make you literally crazy. So the swelling has gone significantly down, but you can still see I'm kind of just a little swollen right there. But it was mostly like in here. So I don't know if maybe I had like, whatever, they gave me antibiotics. It looks a lot better now and I can move my face. So it was a weird weekend, and yesterday I was like, I can't just lay around anymore. So I decided to finally paint my upstairs room. I'm going grocery shopping today, so I definitely have to get myself looking a little better. I look rough, really rough. I felt rough for a few days. Luckily, I wasn't in any pain. Like I was uncomfortable, but it wasn't pain. I felt more fluish. So I wonder if I just had like some type of weird infection. I don't know. I feel much better. I got to take my dose of antibiotics. It's hard to do it on an empty stomach because it makes me want to throw up. They're just gnarly, man. I'm telling you, if I didn't still see swollen, I wouldn't finish the antibiotics. I know it's bad. I hate them. I would rather take a dose pack of steroids than do antibiotics. I think antibiotics are some of the worst drugs. I have a probiotic for my stomach, and let's fingers crossed that I don't get any thrush or yeast because that's a big reaction I end up having. I get thrush on my tongue. When I had to be on extreme like doxycycline 2 years ago, I got thrush so bad. It was horrific. And it's the most horrendous feeling in your mouth, but it looks better. I don't look as swollen. You can definitely still see I am puffy, but it's not as bad. But let me show you. I'll turn the camera around, show you the living room. We have so much more room in the living room. My grandparents surprised me after a day of painting, and I am so sore from painting. It's not even funny. My grandparents came up, and they want to have Thanksgiving up here this year for 22 people. So let me show you the living room. Okay, excuse the bundle of blankets. My Chihuahua is very cold right now, so he likes to bundle up. And I don't have the couch cover on because he got startled and secreted and it stunk, so I had to wash the couch covers, even though I just did it a couple days ago. So we had that big chair right there. We took it upstairs into my room just temporarily because this is where our Christmas tree always goes. But look how much room this living room has now with these smaller couches. It looks so much more spacious. I'm just gonna have to probably invest in like a card table because my table only seats 6. So I just don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to have to see what my grandparents have, but look how much bigger this living room looks. I don't recommend these couches. They are fine for now because the other couches we had were so badly torn up. But these are like sleeping on, they're just uncomfortable as hell. They're like sitting on bricks. But yeah, with that big chair gone there, it looks very spacious. The tree is going to look beautiful. I don't put my tree up to the weekend after Thanksgiving because like even all this, I get so, after like 4 weeks, I get very overstimulated. I took all of my, except for that, I took most of my Halloween stuff down because I was so overwhelmed for some reason with it, and I was just like ready for it to get down. I had something hanging up here I took down, so if I gotta get that down still, but if I put up Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving, my husband's like, oh, now we can put the tree up. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I get too overwhelmed with it, and the amount of the amount of Christmas decorations we have, it's like a 2-day process. So I just wanted to show you, and then we'll go upstairs and I will show you how beautiful we painted. It's not what I thought it was. He thought it was an almond color, but I noticed when we were stirring the paint, because the paint sat for a little while, that it had a blue undertone. So it's a more olivey color, but it's still gorgeous. It feels cozy. My husband's like, oh, now I might want to spend time in here. I said, no, you have the garage. Get the hell real. I'm going to make it a library. I'm going to show you the room because I desperately, I know you want to go upstairs, want opinions on what you think, because I don't want the room to feel cluttered because it's a smaller room, but I also want it to be cozy and feel like a library setting also, so I have more, it looks nicer when I film. Also, I'm so excited for Wednesday. Did anyone else get their Iron Flame copy from Fourth Wing? I am so excited. I've been watching all the drama on TikTok about it with all of the, I'll show my dog so you're not looking at nothing. I'm so excited, and all the drama with it, people like getting into it early in Targets and Walmarts. I got my copy back in June, so I am so excited. Okay, so it's not perfect, but this is the room. So far, it's so much bigger without that bed in here. So I'm going to organize all this. We just put everything back because it was late and the paint took time to dry. We put that chair up here. The bed's gone. My sister's giving it to a friend. I have my fashion rack. And here's the color. It's pulling super gray, but it has a much more like olivey undertone. It's nice. So here's going to be what my reading nook kind of looks like. This is going to be replaced. I'm looking on Facebook Market, hoping to find, I'm going to scoot that down some, but in hopes to find something smaller and a little more nice. I've had this for like 6 years. It was very, very expensive from Bed Bath & Beyond. I think it was like $300, but it's like, maybe I could sand it and paint it. I don't know. Would love some advice. I want to go to IKEA. I'm thinking of some type of shelving, bookshelf, something. I do have a bookshelf I'm going to bring up later today. It's one of those like zigzaggy bookshelves, but I would love opinions on how to, like spruce up the room. I'm definitely going to get this all kind of organized and fixed, get some stuff on the wall. I do have my plants up there. Excuse the dirty fan. We didn't wipe that yesterday. But yeah, it gives me a lot more of a cozier vibe. And in the evening when that backlight's on and the big light's off, it's very warm and inviting. It's nice in here now. The only problem I'm having is the smell of paint is overwhelming. When I painted my house before we moved, I don't remember it being this strong. So I wonder if it's just a brand of paint. But oh God, don't look at my underwears. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think. What kind of bookshelves would you recommend? What kind of decor? I definitely want to go for more of a vintagey, a library look. I know at IKEA they have these chairs that I've looked at several times that are like yellow. I'm probably going to end up having to keep this chair up here, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what you think. It's not perfect. It will get but it looks a lot better, a lot better. And we are not professional painters. I'm happy with it, and that's all that matters. That's a shadow on the wall, but it's gonna look great in here. Definitely leave me some recommendations, things you did with your room, anything to make it more cozy and inviting. I'm gonna maybe put a TV mount somewhere and put a TV up for me, just so that I have a little space too. My husband, he built an entire bar in his garage. He is thrilled with it. So by no means are we like living separate lives. We've just been together 18 years, and it's nice to have just space that we've worked hard for. We've worked hard for this, and I'm excited to show you guys. And it's going to be beautiful for filming. I could sit there and film with the backlight. It's going to look really nice. Also, she made it safely, but my daughter drove to school for the very first time today, and boy, it was bittersweet. I've been driving her to school for 10 years. Has it been 10 years? It's been a long time, and it's just very bittersweet. Hi, you guys. I am home from Aldi. I'm just going to put you here while I start to put away or put out. Well, I'll hold the phone for a minute. Aldi was a different beast today. Usually my Aldi isn't packed. I don't know if it's because the holidays coming around, if it's just like the first of the month and people are stocking up. But yeah, it was the fact that we have to bag our own, like not bag our own items, but the fact that we no longer have cashiers in Aldi makes doing huge hauls horrendous, on top of them being busy and you feeling the need to rush. So I started to get like the shakes in there. Not to mention I'm already on antibiotics, so I didn't feel too good. But I'm setting my haul up so that it's nice and I can show you guys what I got for right around $210. You need to just remember, I only have a family of 3, and they take small lunches. Come on, Peachy. And they basically eat a small lunch compared to most people, and then our dinner. So I don't buy like what a family of 5 might need. So also keep that in mind. So this haul here will last us at least 2 weeks, maybe. If I really, really stretch it, I definitely can get 3 weeks out of this. So let me get everything situated so it's nice and, oh my God, what is that noise? So it's set up on the table, and I'll be back to show you the haul. So here's an overhaul of everything. Plus I have an entire bag of meat that cost me like $56. So that was half my damn haul. Stop chasing her. So this is actually, like, now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely going to last us about a month. This is judgment-free zone. I believe in whatever you can feed your family. You do whatever you do to keep food in your baby's bellies, your husband's bellies, your wife's belly, grandma, whoever. Also, I also am in the market right now, or not in the market, to be experimenting. Food is too expensive to buy things I know my family will waste. So I buy what I know they're going to eat for right now until costs can go down, if it ever does. Don't judge other people. We just don't live each other's lives. I do buy produce, but most of the times I go weekly or bi-weekly for produce because I like it to last. So let's just start. That's just my little rant before. I feel like groceries are too expensive to experiment like we used to, where we could buy different stuff. If they didn't like it, we passed it on, but it's too expensive. They finally had this back in stock, probably because the holidays are around the corner. So I got 3 of the chicken gravies, 2 of the brown gravies. I finally found, oh, damn it, I bought the hot chili again. I meant to get the regular chili, this one with the less sodium, but I grabbed the hot one again, and another brown gravy. Damn it, that is so spicy. Well, that will last me forever. Let me put this over here. Okay. So, moving on. I really love their provolone cheese. It's great. I'm not going to spend too much time on everything because we got a lot to go through. I always keep pie crust in the house, whether I use it for pie or for pot pies. These don't go bad. If you're not going to use them right away, I recommend freezing them. But they keep for up to 6 weeks. I know people are going to disagree with me, but I keep them up to 6 weeks in my fridge. Always, always, always. My pantry looks like bare bones. So I had to restock on canned items. Lots of cream of chicken, especially this time of the year with it being chilly. Always have it. So 4 cans of that. Of course, the sweet corn. Then I got myself some black beans because I've been making a lot of black bean salsa. They were a little pricey. I was surprised. 1 can of stewed tomatoes because we're old-fashioned here. I had a grandmother that taught me to cook, and stewed tomatoes was one of her special things that she always put in everything. 2 cans of the dark kidney beans. This is amazing from Aldi's. This bulks up your chili. You don't drain these. You keep the juice in that. Got 2 cans of that, and then a can of sweet peas. You have to be careful with the canned goods because certain items I notice are pricier than others. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I'll wait for ShopRite to do like the can special, and then I'll really stock up. I'm not sure when that is, but I will let you know. Sometimes my local Acme, which I think is Safeway for some people, I don't know exactly, often does $2 produce. It used to be $1 produce. Now it's $2. For some people, it's like it's bullshit because whatever. We don't have time for that. I love their salsa, so I get a medium one. It stays in the cabinet until we need it. I did get this gigantic thing of peanut butter. In the long run, it's more affordable. It is almost $4, but my husband, I have to keep peanut butter in the cabinet for him. A jar of their tomato, basil, garlic sauce. It's just easy to have. Italian style breadcrumbs, I've never tried them, but their panko ones aren't bad. Sour cream is always a must. Mini cucumbers, because the big ones were a little squishy. I prefer the big ones, but these will work. You got to be careful. Every once in a while, they have a funny taste. Always get bell peppers. Even if I have them, I buy them because I freeze them. I cut them up, freeze them. They cook perfect. There's another bag here. It is of coleslaw mix. I cooked this as a cabbage. You can make whatever you want with it. They're good to have. You can make salads, but I like to cook it and put it with egg noodles, which is what I forgot. Jeez Louise, I never forget egg noodles, and of course I forgot them this time. A bag of baby carrots. They will last 2 meals for us. These are a must. My daughter loves them for some reason, and they're under $6, which is really good. This is all for lunches, and this will last us the month. Pretzel Slims. The Clancy's brand's $1.99 compared to, what is it, like $4 at the regular store. Wanted to try these because my grandmother buys a keto version of these or something. I don't know. But I saw that they had 14 grams of protein, and they're really good, and they come in cheddar and Parmesan, so I'll let you know what I think of those. I got these for my husband to take to work. I saw that they have peanut butter and they have cheese, and I think he'll like these. They're good for him to have just to keep on deck in case he has an episode where he gets dizzy. Barbecue chips. These pita chips are 10 out of 10. Absolutely recommend them. Then I got the restaurant style tortilla chips, plain barbecue. These taste identical to Lay's. And yes, I can promise you that when it comes to certain things, I'm 100% have authority to tell you that it's that. They taste like Lay's, just like I will always tell you where you can find a good cheesecake. Those are delicious. I saw these. I don't really love the Clancy's pretzels, but they looked super salty, so I thought, you know what? Give them a try. Holiday coming up. They were $1.99. I really love Walmart's brand Slim pretzels. They used to be like 89 cents. They're up to like $1.29. They will last you forever. I think you can have like 129 pretzels for 140 calories, and they're my favorite. This has slowly become my absolute favorite string cheese. I will not buy anything, not even name brand, over this. I love Happy Farms low moisture part skim mozzarella cheese sticks, and they come in low fat. This is delicious. The chive and onion, I prefer the whipped one because this one can be a little loose, but it's very good. Spinach dip is a must. I go between the Mexican dip, the street corn dip, and the spinach dip, the dill dip. They're all 10 out of 10. Whipped cream cheese, some caramel dip so I can send my daughter with some apples. This spicy mustard is great. It's so good. I did get a stuffing mix because it's just a nice side. I don't like to eat stuffing in the summertime, but it's a staple in our house throughout the winter. Not just for holidays. It's just a great filling side for almost anything. I got a traditional pasta sauce. I did get one thing of butter. You guys, before we went into this crazy inflation, I was the butter queen. Butter used to be like, I don't know, I used to get it for like $1.99 for one of these. And I would buy unsalted butter and salted butter. They would do the $1.99 sale, and I would buy probably, not going to exaggerate, probably 5 of each and put them in my freezer. And they would last me a year. Butter's so expensive, and it makes me sad because I used to bake my ass off, and I don't bake anymore. I just won't do it. It's so expensive, and it makes me very sad. But I just can't justify it anymore. I'll let you out in 1 minute, bud. Slim Jims, frozen broccoli. I love having this. It's just so easy. And then the seasoned fries. This is something I just saw. I'm going to freeze these, keep you updated. I'm sure they're fabulous. So easy to have. But then I, of course, kept my minced garlic. I don't get the olive oil one. I just get the regular one, but both are pretty good. Don't know if I'm going to like this. I just couldn't do like donut shop. I wanted something vanilla-y. Saw the coconut rum, smelt it because that has like a little pocket there where you could smell it. They had all kinds of Christmas flavors. I don't know what the other flavors were. I don't like a dark roast. It was a light roast, so it was perfect for me. These are comparable to rice-a-roni. Absolutely love them. If there's not enough flavor, add a little chicken bouillon and you have identical for a quarter of the cost. These are fantastic. All of them. I got the New Orleans rice, red rice and beans. Fabulous. These mini muffins, don't buy little bites. Get these. They are way more moist. I love them. I got a balsamic vinaigrette because I've been making a lot of corn salsa. I will do the recipe for you. It is so simple, so delicious. 10 out of 10. Everyone that's tried it's loved it. These are my husband's absolute favorite. I've never had a coffee cake so good in my life. I'm trying to hurry, you guys. You know I like to talk. I just skipped the bag lettuce, and I forgot to get black olives, but that's okay. What else did I tell you I forgot? Egg noodles. I'll get them this week. I don't think they had them. That's probably why I forgot to get them. A nice head of lettuce. I'll just clean up the outside, but that was a really nice thick head of lettuce. See, I do have some produce. I promise we don't eat, well, we don't eat the best, but two heads of broccoli. These will be for 2 different meals. My husband likes to grill those. I did get some of their chicken breast. I love this rotisserie seasoned chicken breast. And I noticed that I wasn't eating lunches. I was waiting all day to eat. So I got myself some of that so that I also have something to eat if I'm home. They had absolutely no strawberry jelly, so I got raspberry preserves. We've liked that in the past, so I just grabbed it again. Just a thing of bagels, another thing of bagels. I keep them in the fridge. They last longer. They have gone over to bagged pasta. Bagged pasta. I'm okay with it. It's annoying, but I understand it's to cut down the cost of I guess it's cheaper than cardboard. 2 loaves of their Italian bread. This Italian bread is elite. I know that is very weird. Any child that comes to my home and asks me to make sandwiches for them, I'm like the mom that, like, I know they're 17 and 16 years old, but I prefer to do it for them. I know that's terrible, but they just love it and they feel babied. And every time I make it with this bread, a whole loaf is gone, is what I'm trying to get at. These are my favorite sweet onions, and they are $1.99. This is great for my daughter when she is being very picky. This is for tonight. I think we're going to do fajitas. I have an Italian style blend. It's cheaper than the mozzarella, and it's a little more flavorful because you get extra cheese. Same with the Mexican style. So in this you get provolone, not smoked, mozzarella, Romano, and Parmesan Asiago. And then in this you get, this is great, cheddar, Monterey Jack. I don't know how to say that, you guys. I'm sorry. And then I guess that's one quesadilla. I don't know how to say it, so I don't want to upset anyone. I got a big thing of tortilla flour, eggs, because eggs are finally at affordable price, $1.06. I am so excited. And then a marinara. Okay, I did that in 12 minutes. I'm going to put all of this away, and I will be back to show you my meat haul. Actually, I can probably do that really quick with you. Meat was absolutely outrageous. Actually, I kind of want to show it, so I will be back to show it and explain. It's unfortunate, but you just got to get what you can get at this point. I was trying to bargain shop, and it was just making me so stressed out. I still try to, I used to do 3 different grocery stores. So food shopping used to be a entire day thing for me. So I would start at Aldi's. What I couldn't get at Aldi's, I would go to ShopRite. If I couldn't get everything at ShopRite, I'd either go to Walmart or Acme. And it used to be a 2-day thing. And for the entire month, I probably spent around $400 for a family of 4. This was only 2 years ago. Since then, I have condensed it down to only Aldi, which stinks because grocery shopping used to be something I look forward to, and now I thoroughly hate it. So I will be back. I could have showed you all this with all that rambling, but I will be back. So I want to show you the meat. I got some stew meat. This was absolutely outrageous. It was $8.18, and if it wasn't like stew season, 100% wouldn't buy it, but this meat's actually really, really good. My husband loves this brand of Italian sausage for some reason more than he loves anything, and I wish they had a bigger pack, but for 2 of those, it's about the same price I would pay at ShopRite. Chicken legs were more pricey than usual. I usually only pay like $3, but it was fine for today. The chicken wings weren't bad. I've seen them sometimes at $20, so was thrilled about that. These little pork loins, you guys, are so affordable. It's $3.71. If you've been questioning, get it. They come in Italian, sweet mesquite, and one other flavor. Absolutely love. Got thin cut chicken breast so I can make chicken parmesan. That is one of my favorite things recently. These little country ribs are delicious. They're so much easier than cooking bone-in ribs. These are great. He cooks them on the grill for on a slow cook for about an hour and a half. And they're tender and delicious. And then just a huge pack of chicken breast. Still the price. I remember I used to pay $6 for a big thing of chicken like this. It was always $1.99 a pound. Not anymore. So I will cut these up. Not sure what we're doing for dinner tonight. I just don't know yet. And those cheese crisps are very, very good. So if you're keto or on a diet or need more protein, they are really good. And you know why I like them? They don't have that oily consistency that some do. I will be right there, honey. So yes. That is the end of today's haul. I will be back when we are getting dinner started. I still wasn't feeling good, you guys, so I just wanted to show my corn and black bean salsa. So these are the 3 ingredients plus an onion. You can do frozen or canned corn. If you are going to do frozen corn, definitely cook it. I had a real hard time with this onion cutting it. First of all, I used the wrong knife. I dropped it on the floor. I do pick it up and wash it, and we are not about wasting food in this house. But like, I don't know what was going on with me. I never cut my onions like this. But this salad or salsa, I should say, is so good. You can top this on tacos. You can eat it with chips is how I like it. I do that balsamic vinaigrette. You can season it however you want. I do recommend if it's a little too acidic, add a little bit of sugar. I know that sounds weird, but something about the sugar cuts down the acidity of the balsamic vinegar and just makes this really good. Mix it up real good and serve this over everything. This is not complicated. I'm not the first one to invent this, but it is so good. So if you're thinking about a side or a side for a party or a side just for yourself and you can't figure it out, this is it. Oh, and that looked like a lot of salt, but it was only a 1/4 of a teaspoon, not tablespoon, of salt. But yeah, add a little sugar. It does help with the acidity. I know that's what people do with their pasta sauce. I'm sorry I didn't film dinner tonight. I just wasn't feeling too good. We ended up doing chicken wings on the grill, but I promised to add, I try to always add dinner into my vlogs because I know it really helps a lot of people out there. But I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry if I was bitching a little bit in my haul, but yeah. Groceries are just so expensive, you guys, and I know people can feel a lot of judgment when they try to feed their families, but this is a safe space, a judgment-free space, a space that just gives you help with whatever, or entertainment, or just to make you happy. So yes, I really hope you enjoy this salad. This could be good on salad too. I never thought about that, putting this on top of iceberg lettuce, but it's just an easy salsa. I love it.